968 words for the day. Excuse me. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That was doing bad. I did good. Alright. Okay. So, 71 words on two poems. One was on Twitter, and one was actually for, I almost said blog, book. I needed at least one more to fit on this one page, and I have the one more, though I don't think I like the two on the same page, so I'm gonna go through and make sure, because the long ones are a page by themselves, the short ones are there's two per page, but I want to make sure they kind of fit together. So then 12 words on editing 10 poems, though most of those were actually edited. I was just counting them because I had checked them off, but most of them I just minorly tweaked at most. Though one of them was edited, but no words were counted because it was all deletion. Is that a word? It is now. It was like the lines were too long. It just fit better to cut out words that were unneeded, like through, and it says breaking in pieces. I just cut off in pieces. Just ends with breaking, and it fits so much better. It just flows so much better. I think less is more sometimes. But oh my gosh, earlier today, going over my poems, I was stressing myself out. It's like, oh, what if it's not good? And I like check it off. It's not as good as it could be. What am I gonna do? It was, like I said, stressful. I was over analyzing a. Sorry, heard something, still hearing it, not sure what it is. I was overanalyzing a poem that when I wrote on Twitter, I absolutely loved it. So much that I went and found a free to use picture on DeviantArt to put it on, to then tweet that. And I go and look at it sometimes. And here I was trying to see if there's any way I could edit it. Because don't give up. Isn't that slightly cliche? Isn't there another way I could say that? They don't have any sort of writing scheme at all. It's like, seriously? I love the poem. Why would I try to change it? It doesn't need to be fixed. So when I stopped and really realized what I was doing, I just checked that off, closed everything. Sorry, there was a ding. Don't know if you heard it. A moth or something. I don't know what that is. It's flying around and it hit my light fixture. Made a ding. What was the thing? Oh yeah, so I closed everything, just scooted the laptop side, went and played again because I need to calm myself down. Came back, and after I had been ruthless to the point it was stupid earlier, it was just like, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. To 5 more poems. So 10. So I'm caught up with where I need to be, I think. So, uh, 184 words on character chat room, 701 on 2 challenge scenes. I was wanting to write, made this excuse to play Soul Calibur about a week ago, was to play a match and then write the match, which turned out to be harder than I thought it would be. Well, I'm not in Soul Calibur at the moment, but I already said in an earlier vlog that that's what I do. I say, hey, that's what I'll do. Harder than I thought because you don't remember what you just did. You're too focused on what you're doing. If I'm sitting here trying to remember what I just did, I lost the first match horribly because I was focusing more on the writing aspect of it when I realized that I like, went through one round and had no idea what had just happened. So all I could remember was the very end, the last 2 moves. One line from the beginning and then the line at the end. So I put all that in it on what the characters were and looked like and the stage. It's fun. The stage and the character the games pick game picks that decides the backstory for my scene. They let show through. And so I wrote one and I really liked it and I wanted to write a few more, so I was gonna write 4 or 5 and put them up on DeviantArt and then pick my favorite and put up on my blog with links to the other ones. So far the first one's my favorite. I have written 2 so far. They're both in DeviantArt right now. Links in the description. Plus, right, he gets lined up right. Not really like that. Right here, if the annotations will cooperate. And that looks like that's all I had. All I had done. Besides freaking myself out. I'm pretty sure most poems I have on the book are probably, I mean, they're good enough. Most likely. And if I think one is bad, that might be the one someone else really likes, so I might not edit these as much as I originally was thinking. I was freaking out over one I'd already edited. And then looked over one other time and decided it was okay. And looking over again, like, what if it's not? Well, what if it's not? Who cares? So, getting too close to 7 minutes. Oh, great! Before it hits it, this is Peace, Love, Pink, signing out.